You already know what time it is. It's your boy DJ RichieSkye back with some tea, interviews, recaps, and more. And be sure to check the links in the description of this video for trips, for books, one-on-one sessions, and more. Now let's get into the tea. Y'all, I feel like we need to start this episode off with this song. And I want y'all to sing it with me. She was a friend of mine. She talking about my man. She lied. That is dedicated to Rasheeda and Yandy as their friendship continues to go all the way down the drain.
Surprise, surprise.
Baby, last night's episode of Love and Hip Hop sparked so much. I really have to wonder. I mean, I know that at this point, Rasheeda really don't consider Yandy a friend like that at all in any way, shape, or form. But I didn't really know she was the type that would also expose her friend's man on the national TV either. Because Rasheeda came with not only the heat, but also the tea. Check out this little clip right here from a scene of last night's Love and Hip Hop, baby. Rasheeda, oh no, if you thought that that friendship was over before, baby, let's get into where it is right now.
The thing was like, I just didn't like the fact that if we are supposed to be cool because you're saying we're friends and we're close friends, why would you say Rasheeda ain't call me? Rasheeda, we didn't talk. We didn't.
So Sierra Gates, while the cast is on a cast trip, is asking about, you know, Yandy and Sierra, not Yandy and Sierra, Yandy and Rasheeda and their friendship, right? So Rasheeda, and I explained this to y'all yesterday, you know, the cast talked about how there's a scene that was not caught on camera where the two ladies get into a heated debate and the rest of the cast is narrating. Be sure to check out yesterday's video in case you missed that, right? But here we have the recap of the entire situation to Sierra, and this is from Rasheeda's perspective, wherein she is about to spill some tea that she has received about Mendeecees.
Do this, we didn't do that. I just feel like that was a little off. I can't deal with the fake. I came here to relax. I did not come here to get into no lame drama, but
it's a cast trip, so we know there's got to be some drama.
the fact is, it really kind of pisses me off. Didn't have your back, baby girl. It's so many things being said about your husband.
Ooh, see, this is probably where it's like, you might want to just slow it on down, right? Slow it on down, Rasheeda. Slow it on down before you spill some tea that you may not be able to walk back from.
What is being said about her husband?
Mendeecees being outside and having different women and all that type of information was brought to me too. Did I blast that out? No, I did not. The best
Yes, you did. You just did it.
thing for me to do is to stay out of it.
Oh. Did you tell her about it behind the scenes? Did you tell her, did you at least have a conversation like, hey girl, this is what the street's talking about. This is what somebody came and told me, right? But to say you keeping it a secret or you're not blasting her with it, you just did. All right. On Mad Day at that. On Mad Day. What Mama Diane say? You got to be wary of the dog that bring the bone. Or they keep the bone to them. I don't know. I'm just, listen, Mama Diane. So anyway. You know, Rasheeda basically kind of goes on in the episode and basically states, I mean, you know, we friends, but we ain't friends like that. Where, you know, I'm gonna help you in any way, shape, or form and tell you what the street's saying about you. I just want to stay out of it because I don't want my name in nothing. And I'm trying to like just I'm just trying to muddle my way through all of this without having any of my drama that really it all stemmed from, Kirk's situation with Jasmine, and now everything is spilling onto everybody else. So now let me out your husband and tell the world that, the people been coming up to me spilling tea. It's like, girl, if I didn't think y'all was not friends before, I definitely know it now. Thank you very much. All right, thank you. Thank you. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk, because listen, they got the tea on all the stories from the Love and Hip Hop from last night, baby. Let's continue on. Let's continue it on along, because there is more. Oh, yes, there is more. So Bambi also has the new song out, right? I don't know if you guys have heard it, if all the people on her Spotify have actually gotten into it yet, but I'm going to give you, we're not going to play it. We're not going to play it, but we're going to, give you the tea on what it says based on the headline. Okay. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Let me share it. Okay. In a new diss record, Bambi disses Rasheeda, Spice, Kirk, Scrap. But the line that's making the headlines right now is, well, this all stemmed from, Spice saying that Bambi only had 11 listeners on Spotify, right? So in the scene, Rasheeda and Kirk kind of snickered, Scrappy laughed. Bambi and Scrap had a back and forth about it that then brought in Mama D and all that kind of stuff like that. But now, and I felt like Bambi had said she was going to save her commentary for Rasheeda and Kirk for later. Well, it appears that later is now. Okay, she says on the track, she'd have got 11 excuses. Did I forget to mention? But she don't got an answer to why Kirk effing 11 B's. Baby, let me tell you something. They are wearing Rasheeda out. They are wearing Rasheeda out. They are wearing her thin, baby. They are wearing her thin.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I don't know what to say, man. All I know is that Love and Hip Hop next season is going to be real good. This is one of those seasons where I feel like they really do need a reunion. They really need a reunion, because I understand they're going to keep filming. But I feel like that's the winning formula for Love and Hip Hop is they just keep on filming. They finish filming, and then they'll start right back up to filming without a reunion, which in some instances, listen, the reunion is a great, I feel like when a reunion is done right, it can be a great stomping ground for either resolution or sparking more debate or sparking more of, okay. And a lot of times the reunion feels like it ain't really just about what happened in the season. It's really about what happened like online and in interviews and stuff like that. So I don't know. The Love and Hip Hop cast don't really seem like they do a lot of interviews, but they do react a lot on social media. So I don't know. What y'all think? What y'all think? Final story. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. Listen to stories. That's where I see him at right now today. So I just gotta shout him out. Shout him out. Shout him out. Not only that, but I wanted to, there's a couple of things that I really kind of wanted to talk about, but I'm just gonna end this video on this, right? Because this is related to the drama that's playing out on Real Housewives of Atlanta, right? So in the scene, we saw that Britt did mention something about pow pows and whips, right? Something she mentioned it several times, like at least twice that I can think of, right? And so a lot of people were left wondering, like, well, what was so egregious about Kenya's response to her that she would go there? So then some clips surfaced from, I guess, previous seasons, like about a decade ago, with Kenya responding, I guess, to her friend Brandon, they're talking about the whole situation with Phaedra, and she pulls out a pow pow, and then she kind of wonders about whether or not she needs to bring it with her, which really kind of sparked another debate about whether or not people felt like the resurfacing of that clip was a reach, or some people were also commenting about how, well, Phaedra ended up bringing a taser to the reunion. That's not the first time that somebody has mentioned a taser. I don't know if you recall, but Evelyn Lozada had actually, I think she brought out a taser because she was like, if Jackie Christie tries something, she might have to use it or something like that. That's what I thought I remember from Basketball Wives. So I mean, these things have been talked about, I guess, before on different shows, but that's not really what I want to talk about. I really wanted to talk about Toya's response to it. She says, being on TV is hard, and watching your words obviously is too. Pow pows, I couldn't even film on Bravo with water pow pows playing with my kids. One viewer says, how come she's obsessed with Real Housewives of Atlanta? I mean, I always wondered, now I wonder, has Toya been this vocal about another show before? I don't recall. Maybe maybe she has been, and we just never really noticed it before. But I mean, why not? Why not? If the comment is going to get highlighted and it's going to get, more attention to it, then I say, why not? Her analogy is interesting, though, considering that she's also mushed someone in the face and also been in a physical altercation on the first episode of the show. But I mean, to her credit, she could have been saying that she was defending herself. It's just interesting to see the responses to this situation. I am wondering how things will play out in the next couple of weeks with regards to the Brit and Kenya situation. As I think about it more and more, I mean, I feel like the moment that we heard, if there was I have so many questions about it, as I stated before. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole right now, because I just feel like it's a road to nowhere at the moment until we see the next episode and really see what they choose to show in Kenya's response to Brit and what happens apparently in the time period between that event where at the bank and the upcoming Kenya Moore hair spa event. It's a hair spa, right? Yeah. So with that being said, listen, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Keep it locked onto the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Like this video if you like reality TV related content. And with that being said, I will catch you in the next video.